What is up, guys? We're back. We're working on something maybe a little bit different today. It's a Toyota. It's a BZ4X. And we're using a Lonsdor key. So that's our Lonsdor board. That is the shell matching the factory kind of button layout. And this is the aftermarket. Pretty much the same, just no logo. So a affordable option as opposed to the Toyota keys. The Toyota keys are still expensive. So I'm going to kind of take you through. No, I already got my 30 pin. Already downloaded the data. Did it with Lonsdor just because. But I'm going to kind of go through what I do when I'm generating the LT-20. I've read a few things. I'll mention that as I go here. And I've had very good success with what I do. So what I've been doing. So we go Toyota, key settings. It's an LT-20. We want to do convert smart key type. So we're going to do first. It'll open up the program. Hopefully I have that. Place the key to be generated. So that's not the OE. That's my new Lonsdor. I usually do it kind of like that. It'll fail once in a while reading. So now, I haven't messed around much with selecting key type. And I'm pretty sure it's an 8A. This, I assume, maybe we could read the original, but I don't think there's a reason to do that. I'm sure there's a use for it, but we're going to go by identifying a working key, which is our OE Toyota key. Now this part, I believe, is flawed. I think it's supposed to be picking up the frequency. Hold the working key closer to the card slot. Can't get much closer than that. Push the button to detect frequency. After detection, click OK to select the frequency to generate. This has never responded for me. Oh, it just responded. All right. I did some updates over the weekend. I swear I've never had this respond. So 314.25, 312.08. Now, because I didn't expect that to work, I also got my cam over here, so I could see some of the same things. It just quit on me. Let's go back. $314.35, 312. 314.35, 312. So we know it's dual band, dual frequency. I'm kind of impressed that this works, giving us pretty much the same results. And now it's going to give us a list, and this is where I have a suspicion, because I did have a problem with a Tundra that came back more than once, and I can understand why maybe some folks out there are talk about these keys maybe being unreliable. If we kind of scroll down here, we're looking for 314.35, 312. So we kind of scroll. There's a 314.35, 312.09. Let's keep going. 314. We got 312, 313. We got 312, 314, 35. This is where I wanted to say on that Tundra, I selected the smaller number first, and it worked, but then it stopped working. And I've read about people doing these. So what I've been doing since then is putting the larger number first, which is 314.35, 312. So I would be picking that one. Of course, we don't need the OE one in there anymore. Now it gives us a little layout. This is easy. All right, so 1, lock, 2, unlock. Button 3, we want it to be hatch. Button 5, we want it to be AC. And button 4, all the way down at the bottom, we want that to be panic. This usually only takes a few minutes. This part shouldn't fail. I don't think I've ever had it fail. And then what we'll do right after this, once it generates, is we'll go into add key, use our data to bypass the encode outcode, and hopefully program these keys in. What did I say? It usually doesn't take very long. It usually doesn't take very long. You know right when I pause this, it's going to complete, right? Perfect. If you have problems, upgrade key. I don't think I've ever had to do that, but we will if we need to. So now we're going to go USA, BZ4X, smart key, PEPS can. Now I already did this, backup IMO data. Now I'm just going to go to add smart key. I think I'm going to just make it so the ignition is on, the car's not in its ready state. All good. All good. It is. That is our VIN. I haven't done this too many times with this tool. Again, the tool's a little new for me, so I haven't done this a lot. Load the read D-flash of PEPS to a crier. Yeah, so if we wanted to use a third-party service, Bob Keel or whoever, we'd click that. But we got the data. I already did backup. Should only be a few in here, and that top one is today's date along with the BZ4X. With any luck, it'll skip the encode outcode. Wait for it. I'd say we're well on our way. Original. Perfect. Our new generated Lonsdor. Hopefully you heard the 2 beeps. Ignition off. So let's do the original. And our Lonsdor. That's totally working. The AC, I'll play around with that afterwards. I guess we ought to test if it starts the car. And it does. And it gave us a new key has been registered. Get it all in frame here. That's it. We're done. So that's how I do my Lonsdors, basically from start to finish. The most important part I wanted to show here was the generating and the way that I do it. But that will do it. As always, thanks for watching. This is a whatever year it is, 24, 25, BZ4X. We'll see you next time.